What if feeling richer had almost nothing to do with making more money? Because some of the things that make life feel expensive aren't expensive at all. A quiet morning, a clean home, an afternoon with nowhere to be, a meal you actually sit down and enjoy. These things don't show up on a credit card statement, but they can change how wealthy your life feels. And that's important because there's a trap in modern spending. When life feels stressful, boring, or exhausting, we often try to buy our way out of it. New clothes, better restaurants, faster deliveries, upgraded phones, weekend trips, and for a few minutes it works. Then the feeling fades, so we spend again. That's lifestyle inflation. But today we're going in the opposite direction. Here are 10 little luxuries that can make your life feel richer without increasing your spending. 1. Having nothing scheduled. One of the most underrated luxuries is an empty calendar, not because you're doing nothing, because you have the freedom to decide what happens next. Imagine finishing work on Friday and realizing you don't have anywhere to be until Monday. No appointment, no reservation, no obligation, just time. That sounds simple, but time is one of the most valuable things money can buy. And ironically, you don't always need money to create more of it. You can protect an hour, turn down one unnecessary commitment, leave Saturday morning completely open. The luxury isn't the activity, it's the absence of obligation. 2. A slow morning. There's something surprisingly luxurious about waking up without immediately reaching for your phone. Make coffee, open the window, take a shower, eat breakfast sitting down. Let the morning move slowly. You could spend $8 at a coffee shop trying to manufacture that feeling. Or you could create it at home. The difference is attention. When we're rushing, even expensive experiences can feel cheap. When we're present, ordinary experiences can feel surprisingly rich. 3. A clean, organized space. You don't need a bigger house to make your home feel better. Sometimes you just need less visual noise. Clear the kitchen counter, make the bed, put the clothes away, clean the bathroom, throw away the things you don't use. There's a psychological reason this works. Every object in your environment competes for a tiny amount of your attention. A cluttered room can quietly create mental friction. A clean room removes some of that friction. And unlike buying furniture to make your home feel luxurious, cleaning what you already own costs nothing. 4. The luxury of saying no. This one is powerful. You don't have to attend every dinner. You don't have to buy something because your friends bought it. You don't have to upgrade because everyone else upgraded. And you don't have to explain every decision. Imagine someone invites you to a $150 weekend you don't really want. You say, "No, I'm going to stay home." That's not deprivation, that's control. The ability to say no protects both your money and your time. And the more comfortable you become saying no, the less your lifestyle depends on other people's spending. 5. Eating what you already have. Here's a weird luxury: opening your refrigerator and actually enjoying what's there. Instead of ordering delivery because you're bored with your own food, take what you already have and make it good. Put it on a plate, use the nice glass, turn on some music, sit down. You don't need a $60 restaurant bill to create a restaurant-like experience. Sometimes the luxury is simply treating ordinary things like they're worth enjoying. And there's a financial benefit too. If you spend $25 on delivery twice a week, that's about $2,600 a year. You don't have to eliminate delivery, but making a few meals at home because you genuinely enjoy them can redirect some of that money toward your future. 6. Being unreachable. Not every notification deserves your attention. Put the phone on, do not disturb, close the email, leave the group chat alone for an hour, take a walk without checking your screen every 2 minutes. This costs nothing, but it gives you something incredibly valuable: attention. And attention is becoming scarce. Companies spend billions trying to capture it. Your phone is constantly asking for it. So choosing not to give it away can feel surprisingly luxurious. You are creating a little private space in your own mind. 7. The luxury of walking. A walk sounds almost too simple, but walking can give you something that expensive entertainment often can't. space to think. You don't need a destination. You don't need a fitness tracker. You don't even need to make it productive. Just walk. Notice the neighborhood. Listen to music. Listen to nothing. Think about something you've been avoiding. 20 minutes of walking can turn an ordinary evening into an experience, and the bill is $0. 8. Owning your evenings. Here's another luxury people underestimate: not having to recover from your lifestyle. Imagine getting home at 6 p.m. Instead of immediately spending money because you're exhausted, you have a simple evening. Cook something, take a shower, read, call someone you care about, watch a movie you already own, go outside, go to bed early. There's a hidden financial principle here. Sometimes spending isn't caused by wanting more. It's caused by being tired. When you're exhausted, convenience becomes extremely valuable. A $30 delivery order feels reasonable. A $100 spontaneous purchase feels justified. So improving your evenings can actually reduce spending without feeling like budgeting. You're solving the problem underneath the spending. 9. The luxury of using the good stuff. This might be my favorite. Use the nice plates, wear the good clothes, drink the coffee you were saving, light the candle, sit in the chair you normally reserve for guests. A strange thing happens when we constantly save our best possessions for some future occasion. We turn our current life into the waiting room, but your life is happening now. You don't need to buy something new to make today special. Sometimes you just need to stop treating ordinary Tuesday like it isn't important enough. 10. Knowing you're financially okay. And finally, perhaps the greatest free luxury: peace of mind. Not being rich, not having $1 million, just knowing where you stand. You know how much comes in. You know how much goes out. You have some savings. You're paying down your expensive debt. You're investing something for the future. You aren't constantly wondering whether your bank account can survive the month. That feeling can be worth more than another luxury purchase, because financial security changes how you experience everything else. A $5 coffee feels different when you're terrified about your finances. It feels different when your bills are covered, your emergency fund is growing, and you know you're making progress. The coffee didn't change, your relationship with money did. And that's the bigger lesson. We often assume that living better requires upgrading: a bigger house, a nicer car, more expensive vacations, better restaurants. But there's another way to think about wealth. Wealth isn't just having more things. It's having more control over your time, attention, choices, and future. And some of those things can be built without spending another dollar. You can protect your mornings, clean your space, walk, say no, use what you already own, eat slowly, put your phone away, create empty space in your calendar. These aren't substitutes for having enough money. Money still matters. Saving matters. Investing matters. Paying down expensive debt matters. But once your basic financial foundation is improving, there's an important question worth asking. What if the next improvement in your life doesn't require buying anything? Because sometimes the richest feeling isn't getting something new. It's realizing that something you already had was valuable all along. Your time, your attention, your home, your health, your relationships, your ability to choose. Those are forms of wealth too. And the best part? You don't need to wait until you're a millionaire to start enjoying them. Educational content only. Nothing on this channel is financial, investment, legal, or tax advice. I'm Morgan Vowles. Build small, grow strong, live free. And I'll see you in the next video.